We've been going through the years of Seth's life. So in your 20s, you also met your wife, Lauren. So how'd y'all meet?
We met through a friend at a birthday party, actually. Yeah, we started dating. On our very first date, we got in a terrible car crash, actually. Someone hit the car we were in. I was driving, and it was bonding. It was like we survived a little action movie together. Yeah.
Like a bad one?
My car was completely trashed. Yeah, we were on the freeway, and a 16-year-old who had taken his dad's car clipped the back of my car, and we spun out across the entire freeway and wound up facing the opposite direction. We were going like 60 miles an hour. It was insane. We're lucky to have survived. And so, yeah, it was like a very bonding experience early on. She's a writer and director and a brilliant woman, and I'm very lucky to be with her. Yeah.
So y'all are so cute. Yeah. So just curious.
That's a long time ago.
I mean, if your
that's us now, still together.
Y'all are so cute. So wait, how did you get home if it's totaled? Did y'all like?
Her friend came and picked us up.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
It was very nice, but yeah.
So then you got to meet a friend. You got right in there in the beginning.
I got right in there. I hugged her. I phoned her after because texting didn't exist yet.
Yeah. You called a human? I
called a human. Yeah. And then we started dating, and it was a beautiful thing. I don't know if I should tell this story. I'll just tell it, and you can cut it if you want. This story's gross. So on one of our earliest first dates, I had just gotten back from Mexico, where I don't know if you've been, but they tell you don't drink the water and don't eat washed fruits and vegetables. I ate a lot of salad when I was there. Don't ask me why. And I came back, and we had one of our first sleepovers at my place.
Oh, no.
And I was going to walk her to her car. And I lived in like a second-story walk-up, and she parked like a block away from me. And I got dressed, and I was ready to walk her out. And I was like, literally remember like looking at myself in the mirror, and she was like getting her keys, and she's like ready to go. And I was like, Seth, like my first ever long-term girlfriend I'd ever had. I was in my own apartment. She was there. We just slept over. I was like, this could be the beginning of a beautiful thing. And then I my pants horribly. Like as bad as you fathomably could. And then I heard a knock on the door, and she's like, ready, let's go. And I was like, I think I really love this woman. I can't let her know. She parked 1 block away. I have to walk 1 entire block, having just myself.
Oh.
And I put my arm around her, and I walked her down the stairs, and thank God.
She didn't notice?
It was a breezy day in LA, thank God. And I walked her to her car, and I hugged her goodbye. And I remember her driving away. And you don't want to walk after you yourself. Let me be clear. You want to freeze in place, remove everything. If you can, like you've been in a chemical spill. You don't want to move.
And then have it go.
I had made a journey, and I remember standing there on the street just waving at her, being like, there goes the love of my life. I think I have to burn these shoes. Yeah.
When did you tell her that story?
When I wrote the book. So a lot of years, around 15 years later.
It took a minute.
It took 15 years for me to be like, she won't break up with me if I tell her this. Yeah.